Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery. Got a product video for you today, which is a simple one. I wanted to tell you about the new Mathews LowPro detachable quiver. So just as its name describes, this is the quiver that you would use for if you like to take the quiver off. If you're like me, I get into my tree stand, I have my quiver attached to the bow. Once I get into my stand, I take the quiver off because I don't like shooting with it on there. So I like a detachable quiver, which this one is. And that new low profile, that's in keeping with Mathews is now building these accessories that sit tighter to the bow. So I have here my Mathews V3X, and you're going to notice I already have the mounting hardware installed. It's going to be this piece right here, and you're going to have the top piece right there. There's bolt holes that go in from the outside to go in to connect these. This is going to be your orientation though. You can see that I've got the slot facing forward on this one, and here we've got the slot facing up. So I've got my quiver here with 5 arrows in it, and I've got my top attachment point here. You're going to slide that in from the top, and then the bottom here is going to be like a swinging door. It's going to come right into position there, and then they have this cool lock right here. Pull that forward, and now just that simple little setup, this thing is locked in place solid. I feel comfortable that you could shoot this with it on and it's not going to rattle. There's no place for it to move, so it is nice and solid. However, I like to take them off. But you can see that low profile there. I've got a sight mounted in with the into the bridge lock connection. Look how tight that quiver sits. And so this is the V3X33, so there is this gap here at the top. If I had the V3X29, the limbs would come down right with the quiver, and you'll notice that the quiver actually has an arc on the top. That is to match that the curvature of the limbs, especially at full draw on the V3X29. So Mathews accounted for that. But it's got all the features that you look for in a quiver. Up top here, your broadheads are going to be in this cage up top, so there's nothing sticking out to cut you. It's got individual holes in there for each of the 5 arrows, and of course the rubber stop down here has positions for every one of your arrows as well. These slots, incidentally, will accommodate, I've got these small 5mm axis in here. I could go to the 4mm and it would still hold them in place, or it could be one of the larger hunting arrows like a 246 diameter. Some of those gold tip arrows, they would hold in here as well. So that's great. It can hold any size arrow. So our construction on the quiver here, this thing is solidly built. This is a long carbon rod, so it weighs basically nothing. It's super lightweight, super rigid, holds everything in there. You can't really bend that thing. Your arrows are going to bend before that rod is, so it's super stiff. It's going to keep everything that you want exactly where you want it. All right, so that is the Mathews LowPro detachable quiver. Great new quiver out just this year from the folks at Mathews. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that bell to get notifications whenever we put out new videos. As always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at LancasterArchery.com.